Tadhg Enright joins us from London. We've heard all this before. What's different this time round?
Not a lot, I would think. One wouldn't think he was optimistic or hopeful of, I think, at this European summit in Latvia, was that he'd be able to knock some leaders' heads together and actually gain some kind of leniency from them. But the clear message, and it's been the same message from France and Germany, is don't think there's any other way out of this. The deadlock has come down to this: 4 red lines that the Greek government says it won't cross.
Tadhg Enright joins us now from London with more on all of this. Talks at a delicate stage, but there seems to be a whiff of optimism in the air.
Yeah, and that optimism brought about by a change of heart by the Greek administration, submitting some proposals earlier today that cross some of the red lines in the negotiations that they had previously said they wouldn't cross.
Straight to the city, here's Tadhg. Hello, Tadhg.
Kay, thank you very much. There's a warning today from the payday lending industry that new restrictions on who it can loan to are fueling a rise in illegal money lending. The charities who've been working with your industry's previous customers for many years, customers who borrowed money that they couldn't afford to repay, none of them are warning about this. If this is a problem, surely we'd be hearing just as much from these people about these bad money lenders on the internet.
They are aware of them, because when they come to try to track down those people to sort out problems that people have had.
Oh, they're aware of it, but they don't share in your concern, obviously.
Good evening and welcome to this month's Crime Call.
Once again, we're calling for your help with some Garda investigations. This, however, is the field, Killinarson Hill, where Alan's body was found. It's been a year now. The family obviously really needs some closure. What kind of extra help are you hoping for from the public? For legal reasons, we can't always provide a lot of detail on ongoing cases.
But we can tell you that 8 other arrests have been made from the murder cases we featured throughout the series.
And we'll come back to you later tonight with more information on some of our ongoing appeals. Coming up in today's show, are these the people who can rescue the global economy? Finance ministers and central bankers of the G20 put their heads together in Shanghai. Well, the credit crunch is, of course, still fresh in all our memories. And just as we thought we were getting over it, then came the China crunch, with warnings of another global slowdown. Well, finance ministers and central bankers from the G20 countries are in Shanghai to discuss what, if anything, they can do about it. We are the victims. The lawyer for the Panama law firm at the centre of a data leak says the firm was hacked. Ramon Fonseca said that his law firm, which specialises in setting up offshore companies, has broken no laws, has never destroyed any documents, nor has it helped people evade taxes or launder money. Bookshops, big and small, have had to pull down the shutters. Some, though, have transformed and survived, including Waterstones, one of Britain's biggest high street chains. Well, this week's final king of content is the Waterstones chief executive, James Daunt, who told me how he managed to revive the struggling chain by adopting a local bookshop's approach. In London's West End, there's a new flagship of an old name in bookselling. How are you able to open a store like this when other bookshops are closing? The system is known as the Electoral College, and it means the US presidential election is not a simple case of one citizen, one vote. Each state, depending on its population, has a number of votes. Here in Florida, for example, a state of 20 million people, they have 29 Electoral College votes. Now, Donald Trump won here by a thin margin. Fewer than half the votes cast here by ordinary citizens went to him. And yet, when this state's electors help choose the next president, he'll get all 29 of those Electoral College votes. It's only 12 miles from London, but couldn't feel more isolated. And in weather like this, island life on the River Thames is far from idyllic.
That's built on stilts already, yeah? Built on stilts.
Rescue diver Richard Home introduces us to Wheatley's Eyot.
See, my nan's house is under.
Yesterday, he helped most residents to flee, including his own grandmother.
Does she see much dredging happening? No, she hasn't seen any dredging since Thatcher left.
Well, that's it from us for now. We will be back later in the day with a review of the top business stories making headlines this week. But for now, I'm Tadhg Enright.
And I'm Selena Downs, and this is Money Matters.
Bye-bye.